Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Ray Bradbury. Please subscribe to our channel. As always, we are continuing our journey through Bradbury Stories, a collection of 100 short stories by Ray Bradbury. Today's tale is Colonel Stonesteel's Genuine Homemade Truly Egyptian Mummy. It is a fun tale. As always, I'll start with the synopsis and then give you a few parting thoughts as we wrap things up. So in this tale, a young boy named Charlie is bored to death at the end of summer in Greentown, Illinois, a small town of about 5,000 people according to the story. And as far as a 12-year-old boy is, nothing of interest ever happens here. To entertain the boy, a man named Colonel Stonesteel builds a mummy out of old newspaper and other items from around his house, and they toss it into a cornfield where the next day, on Labor Day, it is found by the farmer who parades it into town and causes a big stir. There's a frenzy going on. In addition to the Labor Day festivities, the parades, and the speeches, now they have a mummy. Colonel Stonesteel distracts the mayor with a bottle of booze and some chatter while he instructs Charlie to steal the mummy back. That way people would think that it got up and walked away. And then they take it back to Charlie's place, toss it up in the attic to be brought back out on a later date when boredom strikes again. But in the meantime, the town is going crazy and they're having fun watching people wonder what is going on. When asked, Stonesteel then explains what the mummy was made of, items and doodads from around the house, but mainly newspaper, which is full of a lot of interesting and funny stories. Charlie then wonders how he was ever bored again if all this interesting stuff is happening in his town, and he decides that he will be a writer when he grows up. A very delightful, childlike story. Bradbury, he wrote some pretty serious stuff, but I think he's oftentimes at his best when he's having this playful, sort of childlike wonder type vibe to his stories. The playful banter of Colonel Stonesteel is a sort of a highlight of the story. I could find you some lines, but you know what I mean. If you've read any Bradbury at all, he just has this way of having flowing, absurd language at times, but somehow it works, and it just very much fits into his overall vibe. But the moral of the story is that if you observe closely, life is not boring. I think it's easy for children especially to be bored, but in this day and age, we feel like everybody is constantly bored because everybody is seeking to fill their time with social media and movies and TV and radio, but there's a lot of really interesting things going on. Personally, I still read the local paper, and you'd be surprised what's going on in your hometown at any given time. But I love the idea that if you take time to observe, look closely, or create yourself, you're never bored. Your mind can always occupy you. And if you turn into a life of writing, as Charlie plans, you can then go on to entertain others and occupy their time and sort of point out to them the unique, entertaining, and eccentric and marvelous things all around them in the world of the everyday that would otherwise seem mundane. That is Colonel Stonesteel's Genuine Homemade Truly Egyptian Mummy. It is, of course, not a genuine mummy. It is a replica, or it is a hoax. But a hoax is a great way of getting a conversation started, and I hope this video helps get the conversation started with you. We are here enjoying the classics of Ray Bradbury in Let's Talk Ray Bradbury. I'll be back soon with a review of I See You Never. I wonder what that is about? Tune in to find out. In the meantime, please subscribe, and I'll see you later.